Okay guys, who is ready to RixFlix and relax? Which, by the way, not to be confused with Netflix and chill. Two totally different things, totally different. Let's go get started. But before we begin, we publish theme park videos on this channel all the time. So hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. And we have a cold front moving through today, if you can't tell by the gray weather. Now, it's not supposed to rain until like 3 o'clock today, but perhaps I did not start early enough, as we're already getting some sprinkles. So here we are at the Bourne Identity Stunt-tacular, which is going to be opening in the spring of 2020. But here's my thoughts about this. I'm very excited to see what they do here. I'm sure it's going to be a great live show, not what I would have done. You know what I was thinking I would do here? You know, the biggest movie franchise for Universal is Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, and they have a great section of that over there at Islands of Adventure, and it's getting better with a new coaster. But they don't have anything at studios representing their biggest franchise. I would have done this as a trackless ride, like you're in Engine, very similar to what Disney did with Rise of the Resistance, where you're in one of those little like carts, a trackless ride, and you're trying to escape Engine after it goes bad with the dinos. That's what I would have done. Let me know what you think. Do you like that idea? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, what did you guys think about that? Like, Engine could have corporate offices in Hollywood, down here on like Hollywood Boulevard, and then like you go in there for like a regular tour, and then things go bad. Things go bad, right? They always go bad with Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, right? But, you know, I like the idea. What do you guys think? You know what? While I'm at it, let me pretend like I'm in charge of Universal. Let me give you some of my other ideas I would have for this park. So I have 2 ideas what could be done with the Kid Zone. And of these 2 ideas, in the comments below, I want to know which one you like better. Since the only original ride that opened with the park is still here in this area, E.T.'s Adventure, first idea, Retro World. So Retro World would house E.T.'s Adventure along with an updated Back to the Future ride, an updated Jaws attraction, and then also an area for the classic monsters. The classic monsters are real important to the history of Universal Studios, so I think they deserve a bigger presence in this park. So I'm kind of thinking a revival of the Beetlejuice show. Not exactly, but I think the classic monsters kind of need a show and meet and greets. That way we're paying homage to the Beetlejuice show that went away and to the classic monsters, which just in general deserve a bigger presence here at Universal. So I admit it, my idea for the classic monsters is a little weak. Help me out, share some of your ideas, but there needs to be a Beetlejuice classic monster something. Now, I've got a really good idea for Jaws. Well, maybe I shouldn't say really good idea. I have a really good idea later on for the second option. But for Jaws, I've been back here for Halloween Horror Nights. There is a lot of land. I say just bring back the original ride with better technology. There's been a lot of updates in technology since that ride was first created. In fact, if you wanted to go on a Jaws attraction, they still have it in Universal Japan. But we need one here. That's my first idea. I've got a little tweak to it in the second option. So that leaves me to describe the Back to the Future attraction I would have here. But I'm going to pause on that because that attraction for option 1 would be the same as option 2. What I really would like to do with this land is I would make it Hilldale from Back to the Future Hilldale. And here's why. So it'd be themed just like you see in the movie, so it can be real immersive. The quick service spot to eat, of course, would be the Cafe 80s, and the ride would be an indoor roller coaster, kind of based on the DeLorean. Think to Rock and Roller Coaster at Disney, how they have that stretch limo. It would be a stretch DeLorean indoor coaster with like projection mapping all over the inside of the coaster. I would want a Back to the Future roller coaster this time. Now, believe it or not, with this idea of making this Hilldale, there is still an option to have a Jaws attraction. You know why? Because in the movie, as you recall, Marty walks out and there's a movie theater playing Jaws 19 where the 3D Jaws like comes out and tries to snap him and he says it still looks fake. Well, we would have that here, of course, because this is Hilldale. You could go inside that movie theater and have a dark ride Jaws attraction. Yeah, I don't have the details worked out, but it does work. Since the movie's there, I don't know, you guys let me know what would be a good idea for an indoor Jaws attraction based on Jaws 19 of Back to the Future. Now, I do realize creating an all-new Jaws attraction based on Jaws 19 could upset some of the purists who love the original ride, but I think it's a good way to work Jaws back into the park since it is in the Back to the Future movies. I know it might upset some people, but I mean, we got to work with what we got to work with, and it's an opportunity, right? Oh man, it's getting dark. I might have to do some shopping to get out of the rain. But the other idea for a Back to the Future ride could be related to like Spider-Man and Transformers, where the ride vehicle, instead of the scoop or being evac, would be a DeLorean. I mean, that would work too, other than people would say, oh, there's too many types of that ride. But it's starting to rain. I got to get indoors. To E.T.'s closet to get out of the rain, and I need to get a bag to protect my camera because I knew it was going to rain, but I messed up. I didn't bring any rain gear. I'm not going to do a full shop tour of the E.T. closet. I just want to point out I did buy this ringer tee because on Steven Spielberg's birthday we will have E.T. Day here, and then Nikki liked this baseball style one, which is $30. Both are $30, so she bought this one. I knew it was going to rain today. I just didn't bring any rain gear because it wasn't supposed to start until like mid-afternoon, like 3 o'clock. It's not even noon right now, but that's Florida for you. While we're taking a break from the rain, let me give you a small channel update. Universal has talked to me and I am no longer allowed to do my RixFlix tours here. They said because they offer tours, and I'll leave a link to the tours that they offer. They said that since they offer tours, I can't offer tours because I could potentially be taking profits from them. Now guys, I am not mad at Universal. I'm a little disappointed in how that went down, but I'm not mad. I don't want you guys to be mad. I can already see the comments you guys are going to type up about how I give them free advertising, how people buy passes because of me, people buy tickets because of me, people will go to certain restaurants and buy certain food because I recommend it. All valid points, but I have worked in the corporate world most of my life. I understand where the corporation is coming from, so no hard feelings on either party's part, and I don't want you guys to have hard feelings either. Now, another thing regarding Universal corporate policies. Years ago, before I started vlogging, I wasn't even thinking about vlogging. I did try to email Universal some ideas for rides and stuff. So I like some of these ideas, and I just wanted to share that with them. They sent me, or they replied back saying, we did not read this email. We do not accept suggestions and things of this nature. And I assume that's some legal thing, like I may give them an idea, or someone may email them or write an idea, and then it comes to happen, and then that person may try to sue them or something. I don't know. That's just the society we live in. So another policy, you cannot suggest rides or attractions. Well, the rain has let up for now. Sometimes that's just how Florida is. Rain, no rain, rain, no rain. But the good thing here at Universal, not that many outdoor rides. You got Rip Ride Rocket. You've got the alien saucers, you know, the little twirl and hurl over there in Springfield. And then some of the kiddie stuff, like that kiddie Woody Woodpecker coasters outdoor. But other than that, indoor attractions. And speaking of indoor rides, time for a little MIB. Well, that was a terrible score. I was trying a few new tricks to see if they worked. They didn't. Though when I was in line talking to a team member, he was saying one of the workers here who works at MIB, she's able to get a perfect score twice in one ride. She'll get a perfect score the first half of the ride, then she'll switch guns or tasers, and she'll get a perfect score on the second half. That's insane if it's true. Well, that's pretty good. 20-minute wait for Gringotts, which means single rider is probably a walk-on. Yep, I just got off of Gringotts. Single rider was a walk-on. So here's a little channel tip, guys. I think most of you know this who follow me on Instagram. When I get to a theme park, I always post a picture when I get there. That way, if you're in the park and you want to say hello, you can do it. You know I'm in the park. And often, when I'm at Universal, I take a loop, I take a lap around Diagon Alley because I seem to meet a lot of you in there. So just a little insider information. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you're going to be visiting, want to know where I am. So I want to go over to IOA to check on the construction of the Jurassic Park coaster. I could take Hogwarts Express. The wait time's just 15 minutes. But who am I kidding, guys? I could use the exercise. I'm going to walk my butt over there. Plus, I never know what I'm going to see, what's going to happen when I'm on a walk, so maybe something exciting will happen. And I can see by the app, Hagrid's is just 75 minutes right now. I might try it, though I am worried about the weather. Well, a few extra steps in my day has gotten me over to Seuss Landing, and we can see they have taken away those construction walls, so they're done with those little repairs or painting, whatever they were doing, all done. And Green Eggs and Ham, still open. Go try it out. Well, here we are behind Mythos. The weather's looking really, really bad. Let me give you this update real fast. And again, just like last time, the update is with these big pipes. They're really working out into the water right now, putting down these big pipes. You know, is the coaster going to come out this far, like go over the water a bit, and like they're doing some pre-construction to build footers or something? I don't know, but they're drilling these big pipes down into the water area. If you're a construction guy, let me know what's happening here. All I can see is big pipes going into the water. Well guys, because of the weather, I think I'm going to skip out on Hagrid's. I just don't want to risk a weather delay. But I hope you guys enjoyed my additions and changes to Universal that I would make if I were in charge. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of that. And as always guys, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Thanks for watching RixFlix, and now it's time to relax.